we don't structure it correctly, or if plans change, it can be a massive detriment down the track. Hey guys, Justin Pickett back with another video for you. Just wanted to chat to you today about the importance of structuring your loans. This is a really big one that we see where people have very good intentions and want to build portfolios or get investing with family members or buy big houses or whatever. And if we don't structure it correctly, or if plans change, it can be a massive detriment down the track. So a couple of things that we really see here is, I'd say that most people that we deal with would be kind of investing in their personal name, or maybe with their wife or partner or husband, whoever it might be. And basically they will kind of go together, invest together, and that's a very common scenario. If you're investing by yourself, also having that by yourself is another way to go and keep things simple. If obviously your own financial scenario changes, you're in your own control, not really kind of reliant on anyone else. Probably one of the biggest ones, purchasing say with family members and things like that, can be a little bit messy, where you might have two brothers who are very young, they purchase a property together, and then one brother wants to move overseas, or the other one wants to sell the property, or whatever the case is, and because they're kind of linked together, they need to have the same goal or vision. So it can get a little bit messy if someone wants to sell and have kind of detrimental impacts on the relationship if the goals aren't aligned. And we do see that happen, that people in their 20s will have different goals when it comes to their 30s and 40s and stuff like that, because kids, they might get married, whatever the case is. So investing with family members, as long as you've kind of got a clear vision and strategy, is something that you want to cover all your bases there. But it is something before kids and if getting married and stuff comes along, it can be a bit of a risky play. So just obviously, making sure you've got your structure set if you're going to invest with families. Obviously, for people who are in businesses and things like that, they may look at trust structures and discretionary trusts and unit trusts and those type of things as well. Something to consider. Again, obviously best to speak to your accountant, because there are pros and cons from either side. And obviously when we're looking at lending, we need to make sure we select the appropriate lenders and the parameters that will work best for that. Probably the biggest thing with our structures though is that if we get them incorrect, is that they can have those big impacts later on down the piece. So kind of setting up a purchase, or you purchase a couple of properties with a family member and things go south, if you had your kind of structures set separately, and one person wants to sell or move on and it doesn't impact the other one, that's probably ideally what you want to be looking at. Otherwise, if we kind of got it all linked together, all our debts linked together, everything like that, and then the plan changes, then obviously we're in ourselves a bit of a hurdle to try and untwine that and get you moving forward. So it's one of those things, obviously, if you're going to invest with other people, make sure that you've got all your bases covered, and there are going to be a long-term vision that's going to be in line with yours as well. So if you have any questions about that, we need to talk about strategy before you get things off the ground, please feel free to reach out and we can talk about some of the pros and cons we see with the lenders, but also hit up your solicitors, accountants, financial advisors for any more of those specific details before going ahead, because decisions today might have great intentions, can become quite messy down the track if we haven't got them sorted. But hopefully we'll be able to point you in the right direction and get you some finance as well. And if you have any questions, just give us a call. Cheers.